At Lone Rock Resources, we've been growing, harvesting, replanting, and managing timberlands in Southwest Oregon since 1950. I'm proud to be part of this team, and I'm excited to introduce you to the members of the Lone Rock family.
I'm Eric Parazoo. I'm the side rod or the supervisor of the logging sides for Lone Rock. I've been here 37 years. I think the Lone Rock philosophy boils down to the dedication to the people that work here. The family that owned this company, the Sohns have been excellent people to work for. Fred Sohn being the founding father of this company. He believed in people. He believed treat this, and this is from Fred himself, is just treat this ground as if you owned it, because you do. Generations of families live and work here.
My name is Tony Geiger. I'm an assistant side rod at Lone Rock Logging. We're standing at Swiftwater Park, getting ready to go up East Rock Creek quite a ways, going up East Fork to a logging site up there. As soon as the first smoke came through and killed our first tree, the clock was ticking for us to get our fire salvage done. We started putting wood on trucks while the fire was still active. As soon as we could safely get in there, it's sad. It's a hard thing to see. It was all about the prettiest drive we have around Douglas County, in my opinion, coming up Rock Creek. This part of the road is where my daughter learned to drive. We'd bring her up after work and let her drive down this kind of smoother road before it burned out. So before I get you up to this landing, I want to show you this swimming hole. This road would be super busy with people swimming on all the hot days. So I'll swing in here and show you the swim hole that everybody would use. Eric's made Lone Rock Logging what it is from what we work with. My management style is pretty similar to the way his is. We have the same ideas. We can walk into a unit and see pretty similar things. Family is more important to us than pretty near anything. We put a lot of weight on family, and that all comes down from Eric. That's where the safety really started coming from. It's been preached to me since I was a choker setter all the way through till now. So every tree that you see, every unit that you see, every stump that you see cut, that's private timberland up here. The timber companies came in and salvaged everything they can, try to get every stick they can out of it salvaged while we can, so we can get the reforestation crews back in here, get trees planted and growing again for our next rotation. I'm pretty proud of the work we've done. These guys got right after it and are cleaning up. They're doing a beautiful job cleaning up. It's hard to see all the same, though.
One of the things I think people don't realize is the setup, the planning of what happens with this yarder from day to day. The guys in the brush, what they're going to be doing. Things just don't happen all of a sudden. Oh my God, we need to do this or do that. That's what our job is to be prepared for when this happens. How do we keep this moving? We're production crews, and so we won't make it if we don't have this planning that we take on beforehand. I hired Tito years ago, 15 years ago, and even in the interview, I was like, whoa, this guy's got a lot to bring to us. Because of his generation, he really gets the younger guys, where I'm a couple generations from him, I think that's huge in his success is managing the crews. And he's very knowledgeable in what he does, a natural. Some people got to work at things, but he doesn't. Anything he jumps into or takes on, he does well.
What I've learned most from Eric is the planning that we put into a unit. We walk the units before they're cut, before a tree ever cuts, put on the ground. We know every ridge in this unit before we get here. We know every draw. There's not a question about what we do because we know everything beforehand, so we can plan for it coming in and move the pieces necessary in when we need it to keep our jobs moving freely. Anytime there's a question, the guys can come to us and ask us because we already know before we got there.
Our planning has to be around our new technology, which is the tethers and the bar saws, and those are going to be big factors in what I do. I spend a lot of time in planning. You know, every job is different, so nothing ever is the same in what we do.
So Eric, he's good about looking for new technology that comes in to the industry, and there's a lot coming in right now. We go and look for anything that'll make our jobs better, easier for the guys, and more productive to get timber to the mill. So that leads to the bar saws and our synthetic ropes and anything we can do to make things better. We moved into tethered bar saws to keep people out of dangerous situations, and one of the unexpected benefits of that was increased production. That's the technology Eric's looking for to bring into Lone Rock Logging.
You know, I will retire here in the next 4 or 5 years. You know, there'll be change, but the philosophies will still be the same. You know, it won't be run like Eric Parazoo ran Lone Rock. You know, not one man makes this. This is a team. So the team has to continue on. Every one of my guys in Lone Rock have a potential to be a huge piece in this. As I see it, when I retire, Lone Rock is in good hands.